Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and I am figuring out how to do stuff. Look at the colors! Oh, you know how long I've been playing this game, and I didn't know that I would leave a comment on all of the Pokemon videos. I'm like, how do you change the colors? Never got a response, and then my sister found out in like 2 seconds.
I'm a genius.
It took her 2 seconds. It took me several years. I'm fighting Ron. It's been a long time, and this is the second match, by the way. First match we had, he won 2-0. And the camera just had a heart attack there. Back up, camera. Back up. I use Will-O-Wisp, because I want to get some peripheral damage on Magnezone, because it might have Sturdy, but I think it has Magnet Pull, I'm not sure. And I predict the poop out of this guy, because the first match I had with him, literally, all he did the whole match was switch into something that was not very effective to the move that he thought I was going to use. And his Mance has, his Mance has a Focus Sash, which is weird. That is weird. But this guy, he's notorious for, trying to do totally weird original stuff, and let me tell you, it actually worked. First match. Second match, no way. Jose, I know that Gallade has Hypnosis, and I'm gonna bounce it back. And I feel your pain, because I put myself to sleep once before too. And it is very, very enraging. But it's okay, because he crits me a lot. Yeah, he does. He crit me a lot in the first round too. It's like crazy. So Shadow Snakes breaks the Sib, breaks it, and I deliver a Psychic to his face. And then he crits me with Shadow Sneak, and I'm like almost dead. And then I'm like, hey, that sucks. And finish Gallade off with Psychic, which is all cool. And he goes into LAPRAS, and I know he has... Actually, I don't know he has Ice Shard, but I strongly think he does. My brain is sending me a message. It's saying Ice Shard. That's the reason why I went to LAPRAS. I use Hyder Pump because he's switching. Actually, I use Will-O-Wisp. Could have used Hyder Pump. Could have used Hyder Pump. Oh well, I waste that turn completely. And going to Jim Henson, I think a Draco Meteor, because if you do the opposite thing to this guy, then it will just work out. If you overpredict every turn, it's gonna work for you, because all this guy does is switch. His Togekiss takes it really well because of the leftovers, which is annoying. And this guy does not have Thunder Wave, he has Tailwind, which is some crazy, crazy stuff. It's crazy. It didn't actually help him at all. Like, the first match, I would have 2-hit KO'd him in like 1 turn because his Tailwind was going to peter out, but then he crit me. And it was totally pointless, and it dragged me down for the whole game. I make a mistake here. I should have gone into Espeon, and I should have just used Psychic, but instead, I like misclicked, or I wasn't thinking. So basically, I have to sacrifice Conkeldurr, which is really terrible, because Conkeldurr is really, really, really good. Yeah. So that really sucks. Like, it made the match a lot closer than it needed to be. But whenever I fight this guy, it's always really close. Even though this guy doesn't follow tiers, and he does everything his own way, he is skilled enough at the game to just do what he wants and still get really close results. Get the flinch on LAPRAS, but it doesn't really matter because Dark Pulse did like absolutely no damage. And at this point, I decide to just leave Jim Henson in and Dark Pulse for like 10 turns. Or like 3 turns, or 2 turns, or however long it takes. Which kind of doesn't work out for me. It ends up being a double KO. But I didn't want didn't want to switch into slow poke because I didn't want him to Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt from this guy hurts a lot. So he takes me out with 2 flash cannons, and then he dies to burn. So double down, shiny Magneton, which is a really cool nickname for this guy, because it's like a face. Goes into Togekiss and flinch kills me, I'm pretty sure, because that's all. Oh, and he crits me again, and flinches, and man, that Togekiss is like the hack's kiss. Every time I fought it today, it either flinched or crit me every time. I'm not exaggerating either, it's completely ridiculous. Then I go into Cakebug, and I'm like crapping my pants, because I know that he is probably going to attack me, and then I will get killed, but instead he uses Roost. Because I do have Sturdy, I wouldn't get killed, but if he air slashed me, I would probably be down to 1 HP, and then he could have just revenge killed with LAPRAS, and then he would have won. Of course, he wouldn't have won in any case if I didn't have to sacrifice my Conkeldurr like I did because I spaced out. But that is the price I had to pay for being spacey. And I 2-hit kill LAPRAS, I think? So, yeah, that is the game, YouTube, and see you all later.